Hey, but I want to share something with y'all real quick. Y'all know one of the craziest cycles that us Nubian men get into, and then the Nubian women started following us because we was doing it so much, right? Go to the streets, buy drugs. The drugs come from the government, but then you end up buying them from somebody in the hood. It don't matter, but the government is the one that's selling you the drugs. I'm taking you back to the 60s, 70s, 80s. Now, you buying dope, you selling dope to your own people in your own neighborhood, right? Now, okay, let's keep it going. You're making money off of genocide. So then, what do you do? Hold on, excuse me. What's up? All right, tell them go ahead. Yeah, tell them they can go. So, you selling drugs to your own people, okay? So number one, you buying drugs from the government. Number two, you selling the drugs back to your own people. And then number three, you catch a case. They put you in jail. All the money that you made selling crack to your people, if you save some money up, your lawyer is going to be a good 5 to... If you got a real case, it's going to be 10, 15 G's you got to pay. State. Feds, you're going to pay $50,000 starting off. If they take the money. Because they be like, man, you got it. Going to take that 10 and get on. Just plead guilty and do that 8.5, you be good. That's what they tell you. But anyway, so you spend the money back to the lawyer if you got some money saved up. Then you have to have money saved up too, because if you get found guilty, then you do 5-6 years, so you're gonna have to have about a good 60,000 more sitting in an account somewhere where your mama, somebody you trust, your wife, whoever, your auntie that raised you, your grandma that raised you, whoever got access to that money to send you in the pen, so you be cool for however long they give you if you lose, right? So you lose all the way around, and then your stuff on the streets. People go through that, that's gone, out of here. Or the police take it, boom, that's gone. Now, you listen to this cycle now. This is a cold cycle now. I hope y'all paying attention. So now, this, after you go to jail and you do your time, you lose everything, and then you come home, you ain't got a dime left, right? Right? But hold on, when you go to the pen, you're a legalized slave because they pay you, I don't know, I ain't been in so long, but they used to pay you like $13 a month. Something like that was the lowest pay, I remember. Or $5 if you didn't work or something. But they would take days from you and all that, good time, earned time and all that. But anyway, now, the money that you made selling drugs to your people, you spend it, you give it back to the government through the lawyer, and then you give it back to the state penitentiary by buying commissary every week, because you're spending like $300 every week. If you a baller. You know what I'm saying? You hitting $300 a week, that's $1,200 a month. You slanging, right? That's what you spending every fucking week is $300 at the commissary, trying to show off for some motherfuckers in the penitentiary like I'm better than y'all, right? Y'all all in a stupid ass cycle. You see what I'm saying? You done bought the dope from the government, you done sold the dope to your own people, and then the government come and put your ass in jail, and then you pay the lawyer's money, but then you still lose in trial, so then you still end up getting time, and then you spend more money on commissary on the time that you have to do, and you lose everything on the streets. Now let's just say, you know, you get a lawyer and the lawyer gets you a deal, right? You still got to go to jail. The lawyer just right? You was going to get a 16, but you gave the lawyer 10 G's, so now that shit dropped to a 4. Boom, then they give you the 4. You still got to go for like 2.5, 3 years. You got to go to prison. You got to do some time, right? So you got to have money put up in order for you to have that commissary and all that type stuff, right? Okay. Now, once you get to the penitentiary, it says that their 13th Amendment says slavery is hereby abolished except for one who is incarcerated. Okay? So that means legally you're a slave if you go to the penitentiary, because you're making $5 a month. When I was way back then, when you $5 a month if you didn't work, or some jobs was 13, some of the better jobs was 100.